Welcome to another edition of Aviation TV, this time with the most unlikely participant of the airport or the airline value chain, and this is TSystems Airport. We speak with the leading man, and welcome. Hi. First question is, what is TSystems doing in the airport business, and what is TSystems as a supplier in general?
Okay, yeah, Rüdiger, let me start at first with the general part. So what we are doing is IT all over the world. In fact, we are the IT solutions provider of Deutsche Telekom. We have around 28,000 people within TSystems with a revenue of around 4.3 billion euro per annum. And we, as airport business, are quite a vertical selection within TSystems, and we have around 150 people within the airport unit. We are part of the portfolio unit digital, and we are providing specifically airport management solutions to the global aviation and airport community. So that is really what we are doing, and we are really concentrating on this very specific and vertical business.
Just to get an idea, what exactly is it that makes you, as you call yourself, the brain of the airports? Where do we see these offerings or the services that you provide?
Right, you're right. So we call ourselves really the brain of the airport. So what we are providing, this airport management systems, are so-called airport operational database, resource management system, a flight information display system. So when you look at it as a passenger, you will see the information which is supplied on the displays, on the flight information displays at the airport. This information is coming from us, is in fact processed by us. So this information is coming from air traffic control and from the airlines, is processed by our engine, in fact, by our airport operational database, and used for gate allocation, check-in allocation, and so on, for the infrastructure of the airports and by the airport, and then processed further to all the other parties which are part of the airport, like police, government agencies, for sure, then also back to air traffic control and the airlines, the ground handlers, all of those people. So we are sitting in the middle, and if our ADB is not working, then in fact the airport is not working anymore.
So you make sure that everybody in the chain knows what to do or what the status is and what is coming as challenges and information. Will that describe it?
Mm-hmm. Correct. We are really coordinating the flight schedule, so we make sure that the passengers are walking to the right gate, that the aircraft are rolling to the right stand, and that the passengers also know where to check in and where to get their bags.
Okay, so you know a lot about the challenges and the working, so to say, methods of the airport business. What would you say are the main challenges of this industry pre-COVID, and what has changed during COVID, to get an idea?
Right. Thank you for the question. In fact, when you look at it, pre-COVID, definitely we had another situation. We were on an upscale level. Passenger volumes were in fact increasing on a global scale, depending on the regions, but specifically also in Asia and Latin America. Europe is a more major kind of market. Due to COVID, things have changed. Airports have really lost a lot of passengers due to COVID. They went down to 80, from 100% to 20% only. In fact, so the industry lost 80% of the passengers, and now we are bit by bit recovering again. And the change really is that there's a major brain drain at the airports. The airports had to release a lot of stuff. And now what's happening is they have to certify new people, they have to employ new people, they have to get in new people, and that takes time. And that is not happening overnight. So it takes sometimes half a year, 1 year. And therefore, what is happening really, they have to rely on airport IT, on digitalization. And that is what we're doing. We are helping with the digitalization of airports. And according to the World Economic Forum, in fact, 20% of sustainability can be reached only by digitalization, by providing, or you could say providing new processes, optimized processes within the airports, to the airports, also on the interface side between the different parties, airlines, air traffic control, ground handlers, and so on. So that is really where the efficiency lies in a new way of operating. And that is where we can help and support the industry.
For me as a customer, what does the airport 4.0 as an industry 4.0 look like? But what can I expect over the next couple of years? And when will I really see the impact of this digitization?
I think it's visible already. So what you can see is really that passengers will be able to go seamlessly through the airport. So they will be recognized, there will be eye recognition by the airport directly. So you will not have to provide your ID anymore. You can go through the check-in, then you can go to the gate without really feeling and seeing control stations. So these kind of typical control stations which we have today, right? You have to put your passport for intercon flights. All of that will vanish. And this in some airports, in some areas, is already happening. In Europe, it's more difficult because of data protection rules, clearly, and this is good, yeah, because we don't want to everybody to know where we are coming from and where we are going to. But this is really what we are seeing as airport industry, and the same will also happen on the air side. So in fact, there will be smoother traffic alignment. There will be smoother alignment also between ground traffic. So all the aircraft which are driving around, they have to be coordinated also with the ground traffic, with the cars, buses, and everything which is and driving there on the apron. So all of that will be smoothened out, and that will be to the benefit of the passenger in the end. So we think that there will be less delays. Currently, we have major delays. We know that there will be less delays, but it takes time to really go into that direction and to optimize the whole industry in that way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That looks very promising. So less hassle. I mean, it probably will never be hassle-free, but less hassle than we were experiencing in the last year and the couple of last months. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.